Well, I figured since I'm here and we're getting close to the spring season, it's a perfect time to start some seeds for 2020 in January. And we're going to start right now. What's going on, YouTube gardeners? It's your boy Sydney from the Naked Gardener channel. After watching this video, you're going to learn what seeds you should start growing for January 2020 if you're in the zone 8A like us. Now, we're going to get an early jump on, especially on the nightshades. You got your tomatoes, your peppers, your okra, and your eggplants. For the simple fact, last year it got hot early, and so we wanted to prepare for that. If it does get hot early or even delayed, we'll be already have our plants ready to transplant and harden off into our gardens. So for the first types of plants that we're going to start, of course, is the all tomatoes. The tomatoes that we're going to do is we're going to do the pineapple tomatoes. Now these started to going off very well, but since the heat came off early and we wasn't able to get those into the ground because of my arm, we're going to make sure we have a perfect time for these. The next one are the pork chop tomatoes. Now I've seen these at the Big Bear Homestead. They was telling me about these, and they were supposed to be getting real big, and they're delicious. So we're going to try to see how these grow for the second year going. The next one are the tomatillos, the purple ones. As you all know, our color signature is going to be purple and yellow. So anything that's purple and yellow, we're going to aim for. So I'm really excited about doing these, especially for some salsa. I love me some salsa. These next one are going to be the tomato Jersey Devils. We got these from, of course, from Baker's Creek, but we got them from Big Bear as well. And they told that these were very prolific, so we're going to try these out. And when we got the big catalog from Baker's Creek, we fell in love with these. These are the Jing Orange. And I think these are going to be very well. From what I could see on the thing, they get at least about 6 inches, and they grow very fast and very well, and they harvest very well. And then we're going to go with the classic, the Clemson spineless ones, and these are for botanical interest. And these is something that we always grown, but we're just going to try these out again, and we're going to plant a little bit more so we can start this year in canning and maybe even pickling. My niece, my brother's youngest daughter, she's been asking us for some pickled okra. So if any of y'all know any type of recipe that y'all do for a pickled okra, comment down below, give us a recipe, and also some of our viewers, let them know what the recipe that you have for there. The next one we're going to go with are eggplants. Now, we started getting a very successful eggplant harvest towards the end of the season, towards the fall season, when it kind of got a little bit into the 80s and 90s. So we're going to go back with these Endirine purple stripe ones. These are going to be the eggplant Antigua, I believe. And I think these are one of the longest eggplants to grow. These takes about 80 days. But I like these for the simple, as y'all can see, the color. But we've been making some nice ratatouille. And I like the shape of these because the shape will be symmetrical with the tomatoes and the zucchinis and the squash that we're going to be doing. And then we're going to try the eggplant Caspers. Now these are supposed to be very mild and like a mushroom flavor type, so I'm going to be very interested to doing these, especially since Mrs. Naked Gardener wants to eventually grow some mushrooms. So we'll see how that goes. And we actually did pretty well with our peppers. The only pepper that took the longest was the habanero, so we're going to try to start our habaneros very early so that way we have a a time to have them to produce and flower and stuff like that.
It was a moody teenager
Yeah.
entire season.
So we're going to start with these Luke from In My Gardener's cayenne peppers. These were we did very well with these last year.
I just made a seasoning out of those.
Yeah, so we're going to keep on growing with those. And Mrs. Naked Gardener got mad because I didn't grow any regular jalapeno peppers, so I'm going to make sure I got some jalapeno peppers for her. These are some Bishop Crown peppers that Mrs. Naked Gardener got from her co-worker.
Her dad is a master gardener.
A master gardener. So we're going to try to grow these. Shout out to Kim's dad. And I think these are new. These are some peach habaneros. And we want to start these off early because one of my best friend's wife's aunt makes some good Panamanian pepper sauce. So with the pepper sauce, they use some Scotch peppers or some very hot peppers, some onions, some carrots, some bell peppers, some turmeric, which we have grown last year. We're going to continue to grow this year. And so hopefully by the end of next year, we'll have a nice, spicy Panamanian pepper sauce. So next is we got from In My Gardener, the shishito peppers. Those were popping off like crazy.
They're prolific.
Yeah, we still haven't found a nice way to use these besides just pickling them. And what else have we done?
I was chopping it into dishes.
Yeah, but I would like to do some type of relish or some type of main dish for it.
The smaller they are, the hotter they are.
Yeah.
So the flavor profile changes pretty quickly.
Yeah. The other pepper that we're going to do are these Pepper Beauties from In My Gardener. These were amazing last year, and we're going to keep on growing those. I mean, if it ain't broke, why fix it? These peppers, I can't pronounce the name, so we'll just put the peppers on here. These are supposed to be very spicy. They're Hungarian peppers, and they're pumpkin shaped, and they're supposed to be a very thick skin. So I'm interested to see how these are going to be. Got to go with the cubanellis. These are very big, good for roasting, like a mild sweet flavor. And hopefully once we get these, I can get with Big Bear and with his pork that he's been slaughtering, make some good Cuban sandwiches. And they all classic Italian pepperoncini peppers. Nice little sweet peppers. Jimmy Nardello from Luke In My Gardener. We went to go see Seeds and Dreams, and she grew some of these, and oh my god, we forgot to grab some of these, so I'm gonna see how well we do here. And once again, some more jalapeno peppers, since those other jalapeno peppers are kind of old, and I know In My Gardener's peppers, they do very well for us. And some Mrs. Naked Gardener wanted to do a test between the Purple Beauty peppers that we've grown, and she gathered the seeds from the purple peppers that we've grown, and she's going to see which one outdoes the other ones. So these are the flowers she picked. I like. We got bee balm. We're going to try to bring some pollinators into the garden. And I think she's probably going to, I'm not sure where she's going to plant that. Where are you going to try to plant those? On the front bed?
Probably the front. Maybe in the tea garden.
Okay. Lemon balm. She done plenty teas with this. Didn't you do some teas? What else did you do with these?
Well, lemon balm has become a pesto.
That's the one you use. Pesto substitute for basil. And then we got lavender, which is kind of like a herb / plant. These are going to be very well. We're going to start trying our hand and dabbling in some soaps. So we're going to do some lavender scented, maybe some lavender sage scented soaps. We got some marshmallow, not the Stay Puft marshmallow, but the marshmallow flour. These are a African native plant. You can eat these almost as a vegetable. I think, yeah,
The leaves.
you can eat the leaves as vegetables, so it does a dual purpose. And I think they have some herbal, medicinal purposes as well,
They
correct?
do, yeah.
Okay. We got the alyssum. These are the royal carp. She's already been growing some here and harden them off. We might try to plant these here
Yeah.
soon once we know for sure that this season we're not going to get a hard frost. We might even still put these into the ground and just put a blanket cover, a frost cover
I
blanket.
just want to make sure that we're doing succession planning of things that we definitely want.
Yeah. Then she also has, I think you had another alyssum here. There you go. The other alyssum, these are the mixed color ones, so you got the purple, yellow, and white ones in there. And let's see, she's been asking me about calendula last time I went to Big Bear. So she got a strawberry blonde one. She got a Pacific Beauty mix. Snow Princess. And this is how much she loves calendula. She got another strawberry blonde
Well,
one.
that one just has a better representation in the picture.
Okay. She has one of her favorite coxcomb.
I just like to say it.
She's such a pervert.
No, I don't think it's funny.
She got the poppy black swan. Yes, swan. And no, we're not doing any opiums. We're going to start growing opiums or anything. Cone flowers that we harvest from my dad's garden and from our garden as well. She is going to do a test seeing which cone echinacea flower that does better, the one that we harvested or the ones that we keep on growing from the store. These are the green twister safflower. These are used as flour and also as spices. Then we got a calendula marigold. This one is a Pacific Beauty blend. And we got yarrow, which is a flower, but also could be used as medicinal purposes. But supposed to have helped heal broken bones or help recover from broken bones a lot faster, and intrusions and stuff like that. We have borage, which we tried to grow last year. We didn't do very well in succession with these, but hopefully we can try it out again
They're
this year.
delicious.
Yeah, we tried them out from our community garden.
They have like a cucumber taste to
Yeah,
them. They're
so
good.
we're going to try these out. We'll see how that goes. And the passion flower, these take a while to grow out. Now, with these, they're only are the flower, they're not the passion fruit itself. We've grown some over here that's going off of the trellis. Now, those have been there for that grew all last year, but we started some the year previous, and that took about, that's about 2 years in the making from there. I know Mrs. Naked Gardener loves her basil, and I love her basil because she makes excellent pesto with it. This is a Persian basil, and it's supposed to be an Asian type and a very lemony flavor, so excited to hear about that. This is a lettuce leaf basil. This could grow anywhere from about 3 to 5 inches. It's a Japanese style basil. Sweet basil.
That's what I have growing inside right now.
Yeah, and then once again we got some catnip, and you made some herbal tea from this.
But I also made some to go in their toys.
Oh yeah, it's all organic
Straight
toys,
up crack.
and he loves it. We used to have a plant here, and
There's one over there.
it's over there now. And Sage would just love just chewing on that, and something that we try to do to keep him away from our other vegetables and everything. But we noticed that one or two times it also brought some other stray cats that hopped over the fence. Next, we're going to go into the kale. So Mrs. Naked Gardener picked out these botanical interests. These are a mixed variety. I might just put those in in this little container here.
Mm-hmm.
Looks like it has the dinosaur kale, curly kale, scarlet kale, and I wonder what else it has in here. Dwarf Siberian kale, red Russian. Then we got the scarlet kale. I love the look of these. A red purplish colored kale.
I'm excited about that one.
Yeah, and then our all go-to one is you could put this in any type of soup and it stays very full and bountiful. These are the dinosaur kale.
Those are delicious.
I'm interested in this. Can't say the name, but it's a glory of you're part German. What's the how you say that?
Inkusen?
East Cousin.
Inkusen?
God bless you.
I don't know.
These supposed to be a very big cabbage. The cabbage we had our first year growing cabbage was only about 1 to 2 pounds, maybe not even 2 pounds, probably like 1 pound. So we're looking for a big head of cabbage. Mm-hmm. And then some bok choy, purple lady bok choy, and also some purple kohlrabi.
We have not been successful with it yet.
These are the slow bolt Napa cabbage. We're going to try our hand at some fermentation this year. So we're going to try to do some kimchi. The Hishiko buncheon onions. These are a Japanese type of onions. Very frost tolerant. So these should take us up to about March, April, maybe May, June time frame. Yellow sweet Spanish onions. Some red onions. Love these in salads and sandwiches, especially when we do our tomato sandwiches for lunch. And these are supposed to be like a buncheon onions, but they're red Welsh onions. So I guess you can use these in like a stir fry or something of that nature.
It has a chive kind of thing.
Or maybe even you could top off the greens as the chives.
I like
This is
to
our
put it on
first
top
time.
of soups.
Yeah, this is our first time growing those, so we'll see what we can do from that. We're gonna do some more moringa, grow some more moringa trees this year. We got these from Rob Sapper from Esseance Family Garden. And Mrs. Nikki Gardner loves some lemons, so she's gonna try to see how to do these lemons. Again. And the stevias. These stevias, just one stem, one leaf from a stevia plant, it will probably give you diabetes because it's so sweet. So
I want to use it for teas in the tea garden.
yeah, so those are the onions, and you can also do garlic. So you can still do some more garlic depending on what zone you're in. Some more chives. You can start some chives. That would be perfect. You also can still do some succession planting of lettuces. We have a plethora of lettuce seeds that we're going to be doing and continue on throughout these beds from here. So we do other types of videos of how to grow seeds and what seeds to grow. We put a playlist above in the top corner. If you haven't done so already, make sure you hit the like button. And if you're new to the channel and you want to follow on how we also do some growing, make sure you hit the subscribe button and hit the bell icon so you don't miss an upload. Until the next video, let's grow together.